Hello, welcome to Under the Hull, where we only provide good tidings to our patrons. You look quite surprised. Expected someone more at your eye level? I know it is unusual to have to look down at the floor when shopping, but these little water canals allow mer people like myself to be able to do business with land dwellers. Of course, you're more than welcome to join me in here if you'd like. I only tease. However, I am getting off track. My name is Bathys. How can I help you today? Looking for a gift? Fantastic. I'll be more than happy to help you find the right thing. Did you happen to have any particular ideas in mind on what you were looking for? Not sure? Not a problem. We have a large variety of items in stock, as well as a few extra that I keep in the water with me. I do keep everything on display behind glass, for the obvious reason that I would be unable to chase thieves down the street. But if there is anything you'd like a closer look at, or to feel for yourself, I can pull it out for you, so long as I lock the gate behind you first. Now, we do carry a number of items for all sorts of budgets, so let's start simple and work our way up, shall we? Perfect. Over in the display behind you, you can find an assortment of 100% authentic and ethically sourced ocean-related items, such as coral, sea glass, dried starfish, quartz crystals, and the like, all of which are only removed in minimal quantities from ecosystems that are already well sustained. Creatures such as the starfish or the fish skeletons mounted there were all either already deceased or very close to it. We would never harm any organisms for our products. You can even see on display some shed mer people scales and siren feathers there, but as pretty as they are, they're more of a crafting material than a proper gift. Oh yes, a common misconception. Though associated with the ocean, sirens are more bird-like than fish-like. They also tend to be more territorial and hostile. Mer people only lash out when endangered, and of course we have our signature fins and tails with us. A respectable question. Mer people is accepted as a far more inclusive catch-all term. Some still call me a mermaid or a merman, but I've come to far prefer being called merchant. Semantics aside, we do also have some handcrafted works in the display to your left. These items were made in whole by myself or by another artisan within one of our local aquatic cities. Some pieces might resonate with you as being closer to the traditional idea of seaside souvenirs, like ships and bottles and items made with shells. Others, however, are a little more unique, as our artisans not only have better access of undersea materials, but also have more knowledge on how to work with these materials through traditional as well as modernized practices within their field. Some of my personal favorites are the canvas prints hanging there, the driftwood sculpted seahorse pieces, the bottled glass jellyfish displays, and the little pottery pieces as well. There are even some practical items on display, like naturally dyed clothing and metal implements. Well, if you would like something a little more valuable or antique, perhaps I could interest you in the salvages on display just over here. Yes, our salvage collection consists of items that are one of a kind, because rather than being reliably sourced or artificially produced, they are items that have been collected from the ocean floor, more specifically from sunken ships, lost cargo, etc. Because of the nature of these items, we are very restrictive with what we sell. We don't sell items that are falling apart or too worn out to be of any value. Also, all of these items are ones that have gone unclaimed for years. We do not sell the items we collect right away. We instead preserve them in case myself or any other mer person Here's from a customer looking for a specific heirloom with some sort of proof that it's theirs, at which point we return the item to them free of charge, especially if the item may be associated with some form of tragic incident. There's no real sense in engaging with dishonest business, even if it could be more lucrative. What good is a pile of gold if morally it drags you into the undertow? But no matter. These items are also highly variant in terms of what they are, whence they came from, and what era they belong to. Oh yes, does your intended recipient like pirates by chance? We have several relics collected from ship graveyards of the long past. Pirate insignias, gold teeth, jewels and doubloons. We even have this well-preserved compass with which the stars were used for navigation, which, even if not in use, would make for a nice piece in most settings. You're unsure? That's fine. We do have more modern pieces. For anyone into collecting, we have vintage toys, war relics, and an assortment of pretty and shiny things. That is a general overview of what's available, but there is of course plenty more that you can peruse, and if you happen to have something more specific in mind, I'll see what I can do for you. Take as much time as you need to look things over. You're definitely going the aquatic route. Okay, might I ask, who are you planning on getting the gift for? Your boyfriend? Okay. Oh, he doesn't know he's your boyfriend yet, but you know he likes you. Oh, that's so cute. Does he like the beach or sailing? Ah, so he's a tree spirit. So he's never seen the beach before, so... Right. Can't say I've heard this love story before. Human and tree spirit. Okay, I think I might have an idea. If you don't mind, I'm just going to check one thing quickly in my storage. Alright. Let's see here. Yes, I think. Alright, thank you for waiting. I have one last option for you for a gift idea. So, since he's a forest spirit, you'll likely want to go for something more personal than to give him something he could just conjure up for himself. Something that has more sentimental meaning. Perhaps something that you could have your own hand in making. We used to offer a service where we would allow people to make personalized gifts themselves in the deep ocean. What we would do is, for a flat rate, provide the customer with an enchantment to let them breathe and talk underwater. Together, we'd gather shells of their liking and that were suitable, and then return here to craft a piece of jewelry, like an anklet or a choker. It's a rather simple process. It just involves smoothing out the edges of the shells to ensure that the piece's wearer does not get cut on sharp edges, and then suspend them on the string with special clasps and adhesive. After checking my inventory, I still have some leftover materials from when I last did it. You would only need a swimsuit. If you would like, I'm willing to do this as a one-time offer with you, so long as you promise not to tell anyone that I offered this service. We stopped offering the service because there were consistent issues of customers being disagreeable on our trek. They would take too many shells from one area, or try to sneak more than shells back, or try to take shells that were being used by poor sea creatures, all things that they had agreed not to do beforehand. It was a nightmare. It became something my siblings and I dreaded, even if it meant getting out of the shop for a little bit. I'd rather put up with people trying to bargain with me on set prices then have to deal with another angry, entitled mother when I try to explain that she can't take a conch shell bigger than her gnome husband's head. At least neither I nor my siblings ever lost any arguments. The ruthless customers kept forgetting that, despite being windbags, that skill doesn't exactly help with holding your breath. Oh, I apologize for being sardonic, but some customers are just exhausting. Back on the topic of the gift, though, I propose we make a nice necklace for the object of your affections. They'll be nicely spaced out on some dried seagrass rope, and they'll lay across him nicely. We can even make the middlemost shell into a heart shape or something cute like that. It's not a problem at all. I can't imagine how difficult of a challenge shopping for a tree spirit must be. I ship it, though. I only ask that you show me the cute photos the next time you stop by. I'm only half joking. All right, so if you would like to take me up on my offer, please come back once the shop closes at 9. I'll be here until 1:15, so no need to rush. Since it will be a night dive, I'll also provide you with some special goggles to let you see in the dark water. Just bring a swimsuit, towel, and the payment shown on the sample board. And again, please don't tell anyone that I'm allowing this exception. It was my absolute pleasure. If anything does come up, let me know and we can work something out. Excellent. I look forward to seeing you then.